Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Cortensia Carty.
Wow, the SKN Patriots made it to the 60 finals. For those of you avid cricket fans,
Everyone.
yeah.
So according to SKN Vibes, the St. Kitts Patriots have taken the title in the inaugural 60s men competition at Warner Park, chasing a below-par total of 85 set by the Trinbago Knight Riders. The home side took home the title with 2 balls to spare. The scores were Knight Riders 84 to 6 wickets, and the Patriots had 85 to 3 wickets. SKN Patriots won by 3 wickets with 2 remaining balls. So the Universe Boss and the Spiceman took it home again.
All right, great.
We now begin with the latest in local news. This from SKNIS. During a meeting held on Friday, August 26, 2022, Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, stressed to the soldiers of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force the importance of their role in maintaining law and order, peace and security in the Twin Island Federation. Prime Minister Dr. Drew met with the SKNDF officers during a meeting at the Camp Springfield headquarters. There, the Honorable Prime Minister said, and quote, "The rule of law is fundamental to the survival of any democracy. Without the rule of law, nothing that we enjoy today would be enjoyed. Relative peace and tranquility, the opportunity to grow up in a country where you can have families and where you can pursue your own happiness and dreams. And therefore, understanding that our people, we should never take for granted the role that you play in making sure that we have law and order." End quote. The Honorable Prime Minister extended his personal thanks to the men and women of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force for their service to the Federation and pledged the support of his administration in ensuring that law enforcement is equipped with the necessary resources to keep the people of St. Kitts and Nevis safe. So the Prime Minister is making his rounds.
Yes, he is, as he should.
And he is starting with law and order, I realize.
All right, moving on. This from SKNIS. Senator the Honorable Dr. Doyle Clark, Minister of Environment and Climate Action in St. Kitts and Nevis, convened a series of important meetings in Antigua and Barbuda on Thursday, August 25th, where she met with the Honorable Malwin Joseph, Minister of Environment, Health and Wellness, and civil society organizations, or CSOs, to discuss pertinent matters relative to both countries and the region as a whole. During the courtesy call, Senator Dr. Clark and Minister Joseph discussed key environmental concerns facing both islands, including water access. Minister Joseph noted that the regional conversations were important for readying the Caribbean leaders for the upcoming United Nations Conference of Parties, that's COP27, where issues of loss and damage and adaptation finance would be a priority for Antigua and Barbuda and the rest of the region. Importantly, the conversation focused on Dr. Clark's primary reason for the visit, which is her engagement with CSOs for feminists organizing around climate justice in the Caribbean. Minister Dr. Clark described the interaction as fruitful, adding that, quote, "The visit with Minister Joseph and the staff at the Department of Environment, Health, and Wellness in Antigua and Barbuda reinforced the need for continuous regional dialogue in charting a course for a climate-resilient Caribbean." End quote.
Good stuff. Because we see climate change is doing a lot across the world. Major damage averted at the power station. This from SKN Vibes. Quick responses by the Fire and Rescue Services and members of the St. Kitts Electrical Company Limited on August 27 prevented a fire from destroying the power station in Basse-Terre. That fire has left residents and business entities from the Southeast Peninsula to Sandy Point without electricity. A statement from the power company explained that there was a fire on a ring main unit at the Needmas power station around 5:30 a.m. The statement posted to social media read, and quote, "Thanks to the quick reaction of the operations staff with the assistance of the fire department, they were able to contain and put out the fire." End quote. According to Skelect, the fire resulted in 60% of the island being without electricity, and the work was being done to restore service. The outage had affected the feeders on Port Zante, Sandy Point, Canada Estate, the industrial site, and Frigate Bay. True to its words, Kelec had restored electricity to all affected areas late Saturday afternoon. Back in 2020, a major fire broke out at the same facility and the entire island was without electricity. That fire had damaged a section of the company's equipment, and restoration had taken several hours. As I woke up in the heat, I was like, no, can't do this. It's hot.
Yeah, thankfully, the conversation has been saved. Indeed. All right, moving on to a check, rather, of our local weather. It's going to be partly sunny with a 40% or moderate chance of showers, a high of 93 degrees, and a low of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN.
Great news, everyone! SKN Moves is turning 3. And this year, we are going to celebrate bigly by bringing back the 7-week challenge. For week 1, we will focus on the importance of breastfeeding. In week 2, we will participate in the SKN Move anniversary walk. Week 3, let's watch the In Your Kitchen I Rep My Community competition finals. Week 4, a healthy drinking water challenge. During week 5, it's all about mindfulness and our mental health. And no, that's not all. In week 6, we will learn about self-care and management. The celebrations end in week 7 with the Caribbean Wellness Week activities, National Fruit Day and National Sneaker Day. Come participate, celebrate and enjoy. Join SKN Moves and let us move toward a healthier St. Kitts and Nevis.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We now continue with the latest in regional news. Be wary of China, U.S. Congressman advises the region. This from Barbados Today. United States Representative Mark Green has warned Barbados and other Caribbean countries that accepting investment opportunities from economic powerhouse China would come at a price. He issued the warning on Thursday as he promised a deepening of security links between the U.S. and the region to transform island economies. Green's advice came amidst rising tensions between U.S. President Joe Biden and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping as Beijing invasion of Taiwan looms. It also came against the background of Chinese investment and aid here. Almost completed is the multi-million-dollar Wyndham Grand Hotel at Sam Lord's Castle project, which is being constructed by a Chinese firm with part funding from that nation, while Barbados is also looking to the East Asian nation for grant funding to redevelop the national stadium. And they're being warned.
Yes.
It's a very interesting thing, and I think sometimes it's a delicate balance because we are small island states and we're dependent on larger countries for a lot of things. And when those countries are at odds with each other, it's almost like it could easily be perceived as one party playing chess with the smaller groups and we're the pawns on the board, although we have our independence. So it remains to be seen exactly how this plays out, but the warning has been issued nonetheless.
Yeah, I feel we're always bullied. Yeah, that's how it appears to me most times. Now, on a not too happy story, Pakistan floods. Sindh province await more deluges and devastation. This from the BBC. One of Pakistan's southern provinces, Sindh is bracing itself for worse to come as the country deals with catastrophic floods. Deluge from swollen rivers are heading for lower-lying areas, officials say, threatening more misery for millions. The floods have killed nearly 1,000 people across Pakistan since June, while thousands have been displaced and millions more affected. In Sindh, the message in every village the BBC visited was "Send help." In this province, which has a population of almost 50 million, there has been a little reprieve from the rains, but it will take more than a few days of sunshine to make life right again. This year's floods have been devastating, and their impact is far from being fully realized. The infrastructure was already basic in many rural communities. Many of the roads are not tarred, and some bridges are worn out after years of little maintenance, but this can't just be blamed on poor infrastructure. Pakistan's officials who have dealt with floods many times before say the hell unleashed by the heavens were nothing they could have prepared for. So sorry for these folks out there. And our empathies and our prayers go out to you. Well, folks, there you have it for regional and international news. Up next, in your kitchen winner, yes, Chef Sandy. Stay tuned.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I come in Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food. not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with lower sodium content. That's why I am Salt Smart.
Hi, if you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis. Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning, SKN. Ciao, bango!
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. All right. K-on. That's it. Nobody knows. Those are not my words, actually. Those were the words of local entertainer and host of the I Rep My Community in Your Kitchen cooking competition, Sugar Bowl. And he was talking to Sandy Mitchum at the time when he said that. So, you know what? Let's get the conversation started here. You have with you, obviously, the winner of the I Rep My Community competition. Congratulations again.
Thank you
as
very
we said
much.
to you at the time. You have with you 13-year-old sous chef
Yes.
in the person of Naima Smith. And I understand that you were quite instrumental in helping Chef Sandy take home that prize. So we're glad to talk to you as well. Yes, I love that. So, sous chef, 13 years old. For those who don't know, especially people of your own age, what's a sous chef?
For my explanation, I would say that it is somebody who helps the chef prep for the recipe that they will be doing.
Did you have any experience helping anybody else besides Sandy before this competition?
Not really.
Wow. So this was all new to you.
Yes.
Did you feel the pressure?
No, she told me not to feel any pressure because I was the youngest one there, but I didn't feel any pressure.
Look at you, calm, cool, and collected, just like Sandy.
No. So what got you interested in cooking? Let me ask you one more question.
When I was younger, I used to tell my parents, like, I would see cooking toys in the shop, and I will tell them to buy it for me, and then I will actually play in the dirt and pretend I was cooking. And from there, I knew I wanted to be a chef.
Okay, that's so great.
That's where all of us chefs came from, cooking in the dirt. Yeah, even I did that.
So Sandy, have sales picked up at the stores SKN since you won? I know it was only a couple of weeks ago, but
Yes, I have seen a bit of new traffic coming my way, and new opportunities as well outside of the daily orders. We've seen, I've gotten calls, people want me to cater and stuff like that. So that is awesome, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Have you done any of the beet dishes that you gave us at the Marriott?
Well, actually, normally when it's avocado season, I would do Taco Tuesday, and we are smack dab right in the middle of avocado season right now.
Okay.
And tomorrow, we are going to be doing our Taco Tuesday. We haven't done it for a year, and I am so excited for it to be back. And yes, the beet dish is going to make a guest appearance on the menu tomorrow, Tuesday,
nice.
Taco Tuesday.
Nice.
I can taste it now. I'm remembering that, honestly. It's really, really good. All right, so let's talk about the competition. We saw big smiles and happy reactions from you when Miss Rania was named first runner-up. Yeah, tell us about that.
I don't want to be sound boasting, but there was not a moment where I didn't think that I was going to win.
Okay,
because I was continually telling myself, Sandy, you've got this. Don't for 1 second let doubt creep into your mind and make you feel that you're not going to walk away the winner. Because I believe in manifesting what you want and putting the effort behind it. So I just kept telling myself, okay, you got this, you got this, you got this. And I was telling Naima the same thing. I said, don't let nobody make you feel like you are less than them. Yes, you're only 13, but we're going to beat them bad. So I told her exactly that. Yes, and I'm so happy that she performed well. She was out there with all of us, and she belonged there.
Good stuff, good stuff. So what were you thinking when you saw Les Ronnie was done, and you're thinking you and Chef Sandy still going? What was going through your mind, Naima?
I knew personally that we were going to win from when, even before we came to the competition.
Okay.
From since she told me
Nice.
that she is going to do that dish and that she wanted me to be the sous chef, I knew that we were going to win. So no doubt was in me.
Yeah, man. Good
That
stuff.
surprises you, doesn't it?
Yes, I didn't know that.
So, but why did you choose Naima to be your sous chef, though?
Because I needed somebody who I am comfortable around.
Okay.
Somebody who is not going to be questioning, are you sure this is what we want to do? You need positive energy around you. And she's a very positive young lady. And she works with me during the summer months, actually.
Okay.
She lives next door.
Okay.
So when I'm cooking in the summer, she will come over and say, Sandy, can I help you? And so I've taken her under my wing. And she wants to learn, and I'm happy to teach her.
Nice. That's so good.
What was the biggest surprise for you, Naima, participating in this competition? Was there one?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, so you were prepared for everything. Did you go through the scenarios with her, Sandy? I knew you had to prep, but did you time it or anything like that?
No, we didn't time it, but I knew in my head, okay, how long a taco takes to make. Mentally, I was there. The only thing what did I tell you? I don't even remember.
Just win, right?
Yeah, just win.
Just don't get uncomfortable.
No, honestly, you were very composed. I think all of you were, though.
Yeah.
The four of you. I don't think I saw anybody flustered by anything really.
I actually was surprised. All of the competitors, they did an awesome job.
Yes.
They came out and they represented for their community, and I was very proud. I was very elated to be a part of that crowd and to interact with them as well. And I'm just happy that I won.
Yes, you are indeed the winner. Now, I want to ask about those chips. Have you found out the chemical reaction as to the chips turning yellow as yet?
It wasn't the chips. I actually used golden beets to do the chips. So we have red beets, and every time I tell people about golden beets, they said, I've never heard about it. But Ram sell them. Maybe you've passed it before but you just never knew that they're beets.
So they look like the beets, but they're
yellow.
Yellow, okay. I'm gonna look for it the next time I go in there.
But we used red beets in the cake, and I was saying that I don't know what chemical reaction sparked. When we put the cake inside the pan, it was red. After we finished making it, it was red. But then when you took it out of the oven,
brown.
It was brown.
Okay.
So I did it twice, and I wanted to know what happened. Maybe I didn't add enough. So I don't know what happened inside the cake.
Oh, okay.
But we used yellow beets to do the chips because I knew that they would look very pretty.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is.
Jamie.
And plating, presentation. Absolutely perfect. So Naima, what was your role when this was going? Did you help Sandy plate? What else did you do behind the kitchen? Or in the kitchen?
If she needed like say a spoon or anything, I would go in the kitchen and ask the lady for a spoon and give it to her. But they didn't allow the sous chef to be in the kitchen with them when they were cooking, so I just sat outside, and if she needed anything, I would give it to her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, well, we'll be back in a moment to continue this discussion. More GMS SKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children. Settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We continue to be amazed by Chef Sandy and Chef Sandy's sous chef, who is now the winner of In Your Kitchen Top Chef. As she said, she told them put her name on the trophy already. She knew she was going to win, and she does have that trophy here with her, with Chef Sandy on it. Look at that, look at that. She said, I told him to put it on. Oh, well, congratulations again, Chef Sandy. So the challenge that was given to you and the other three finalists was to present beetroot in a sweet and also a savory way. So Jamie and I can certainly attest that your dishes were indeed creative, tasty, and the presentation was perfectly pleasing. So we will go on to a question for now, and later on we'll have a nice little video. So Sandy, we heard some of the very loud representatives of Keon. Yes, oh my God, Keon was definitely on in the Fire Restaurant at the Marriott. Is there anyone you would like to single out and acknowledge for their support?
I would like to thank my husband, of course, who is there for the moral support. I would like to thank my neighbors, her parents, Corinne and Anthony Smith, my other neighbors, Vicky, Nigel, Isan, for being my taste testers. They were the one who tested the meal before I presented it. I didn't tell them what it was for because I didn't want them to be like, ooh, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
So I told them, can you taste this for me? So I would like to thank them as well. And the entire community of Keon. Ethelyn, of course, who was the ambassador for Keon. She represented in a very big way.
Even her shirt.
Even her shirt. My other Keonites who encouraged me to enter the competition. I would just like to thank the entire community of Keon for rallying behind me, for trusting me to bring home this trophy. Thank you.
And speaking of that trophy, you actually got it in your hand with your name on it roughly 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago, yeah. First time I've seen it with my name on it. Yes, it's a great surprise. It looks lovely. Thank you so much.
It is indeed lovely.
I think you're forgetting to thank someone else, by the way.
Thank you, William.
Oh, no. You're forgetting because I'm teasing you. I'm looking at you like, if you can remember. Sugar Bowl himself.
Yes, Sugar Bowl, I am very sorry. Please accept my apology.
He bigged you up through the entire competition.
Through the entire competition. But I sent him a really nice message thanking him for his support.
Yes,
Sugar Bowl is he's a very, very encouraging person. I actually spoke to him before the competition and I asked him, I said, what do you think? Do you think I should enter? And he was like, what do you mean? Of course you should enter. So he's actually one of the persons who pushed me to enter the competition. So thank you very much, Sugar Bowl.
He did say that, and he let everyone also know, she my chef, you know? That my chef.
Oh, he made sure to get a slice of the cake before they took it. I want a slice of the cake.
I didn't see his reaction. I saw the judge's reaction and I saw Dr. Joe's via the link when they were eating, but I didn't see his.
Yeah, the Prime Minister was impressed.
It's always fun to see, right? When you go back. Yeah. Well, speaking of sight, we've got a clip of you presenting it to the judges. One judge in particular seemingly enjoying more than others. Yes, we've got a
He's
clip.
opening it. Beetroot compote and the beetroot coconut cream. What I did there is that I wanted every layer to have a different taste. So instead of you just digging in it and just tasting just beets alone, that's why I did the compote and had the ginger and the lemon zest to it, and then also had the sweet side with the coconut cream sauce, so that when you're biting into it, you've got the crunch from the compote, you've got the softness of the cake, you've got like the whip, the subtleness of the coconut with you. So you know when you dig in, it's a burst of flavor. Yeah.
It is, and I mean, you sound like a true culinary chef, so I understand that that's your background. You did your associate's degree at CFBC, was it, in culinary? That's really good. So what would have inspired you? So it seems like you have like a knack for putting things together and textures and flavors. So what would have inspired you to come up with, you know, when you heard that beet was the main ingredient, how did you feel about that? And what led you to thinking, oh, I'm going to do a pulled pork substitute with beetroot?
Okay, so when I heard it was beet, my face dropped. I have never eaten beets before. I've never worked with beets before. So I was like, okay, this one I gotta be really creative. I've got to be, Sandy, what is going to make your dish stand out from everyone else's? You know, so I had to put a lot of thought process behind of it. And then I was like, you know, I want to do something with meat, but you don't want to overshadow the beets. And, you know, once you add meat to something, the meat is going to become.
All right, so Sandy, wow, a lot of interviews, another one to add to the belt. What's it like being in the public light this way, public eye this way?
I'm not a people person. I'm not a
I couldn't
talker.
I cannot tell.
I am a back of the house, cook good food.
That's it.
Take taste buds out your mouth kind of person. But the interview, I am trying to get out of my shell in that area.
You're doing a very good job.
Exactly. I would not have believed that, because even your presentation, you were on point. The way you spoke, you described everything in your food, so we didn't have a doubt in our mind what we were eating.
Because I read the criteria, that what was required for you to get the points.
Oh, okay.
So
good student.
I followed it.
He's like a great
Speaking
student.
of students, you're obviously Sandy's sous chef, Naima. Let's talk about any strategies or methods that you've had that helps you to help Sandy. What did you learn? What did you bring to the table? I mean, you work with her all the time, right? So you have this rapport, don't you?
Yes.
You work with her all the time, right?
Yes.
So you have this like good relationship with her where you're able to know, okay, Sandy needs this quickly, Sandy needs that quickly. Is that what happened there?
Yes. As I said before, she would tell me, she would come she either come to the back door and call me and say that she needs something. I will go and grab it, because some of them I know how they look, because I work with her every day.
Okay.
So I know how they look, so I will ask the lady to pass me this so I can give her and stuff like that.
So you actually went there learning certain things that helped you to help her better, basically. Now,
Yes.
good strategy. I see why you used her.
Yes, indeed. So by the way, are you in high school or you're...
High school.
Okay, so do you do like home economics and stuff like that in high school so you can pursue your career?
I did home economics in first form.
Okay.
I cannot do it in second form
Okay.
because they said I cannot choose the same subject I choose in first form.
Right. But do you intend to become a chef or you have a next career
Yes.
path? Oh, okay, good stuff. So you're in great hands. You were learning pretty early.
Chef and artist were my two dreams.
Okay.
In second form, I will be doing art.
Okay.
Because I did home economics in first form.
Okay, good stuff.
So then we can expect to see some of your designs on the menu.
Yeah.
At the source.
She's a really good artist. She draws. And
Nice. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
All right,
So
so sorry.
Go ahead, Jamie.
What's next for you in the source?
What's next for us? Call us for catering. That's what I want to start pushing next. My strategy was, okay, we're going to build the menu up one step at a time through trial and error.
Okay.
You know, what works on the menu, what doesn't work, you get rid of it. You build up your menu day by day. So we started with the Wednesday, and then that's our chowder day. And then we locked that in. Then we started on Thursday, lasagna day. Does it work? Yes, it works. Lock it in. Friday, nothing works on Friday. You don't know because kitchens, they want to cook up one day, they want soup another day.
Okay.
So we just gotta wing it on Fridays.
Okay.
And then once you had all the days locked in, I started on the sauces, the condiments and sauces. So that's already running by itself as well. So we're going to start pushing the catering next.
All right, so right there we have roughly 15 seconds. Your number, your location. Take it away.
My number is 764-4686. Chef Sandy, Lower Keon, number 51, Cunningham Heights, Lower Keon. That's where we are located. We are home-based kitchen. And we are on Facebook and Instagram at The Source SKN.
Thank you so much for coming by, Naima. Pleasure to meet you. I
Yes.
expect great things from both of you in the future. Awesome.
She's my prodigy. Remember
There you
that.
go. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. All right, viewers, stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
Has anyone ever touched you here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smacked.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It's time for another edition of This Day in History. Today we'll be telling you about historical moments that occurred on August 29th. Yes, today, but back in time. So what do you think happened today? Look at that. In 1842, on August 29th, China signed the Treaty of Nanjing, providing for the secession of Hong Kong to Great Britain, the opening of 5 treaty ports, the right of British nationals accused of criminal acts in China to be tried in British courts, and a limitation on duties on imports and exports. Britain was all over.
Yeah, they were. Or rather, it was.
Yeah. But that treaty ensured that they got tried for whatever crimes they committed. But why in Britain, though? Because in Britain, if you send back a Briton to Britain, they're just going to probably get a slap in the hand, go home.
I actually wanted to see that again because I think it came off a little too quickly.
Yeah. I don't think that would have been a fair trial.
Right.
See, to be tried in British courts. And then I guess they put down the price on imports and exports so that persons can afford it, make it a bit affordable for the people of China.
Right, limitation on duties.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So
long ago.
Oh, look at that. I wonder if those folks got hot in those uniforms.
Would you like to ask them?
I would love to. I'd like to say, how hot was it back then in that uniform? But they look quite stately, you know, and the way they sat upright.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely so. All right, so August 29th, 1893, American businessman and inventor Whitcomb L. Judson was granted a U.S. patent for a clasp locker, which evolved into the modern zipper. Wow, interesting. So pants have never been the same.
Look at that. Look at it, though. Look at it. But I wonder, but it does look like a zip. Why did they call it a clasp? Just to make it sound a bit more exquisite?
I'm thinking about the universality of the whole thing. I mean, it's on your shoes. It's on your bag. It's so many other places. On your clothing. It's just all over the place. And
Indeed. Look at that.
It's like, where would we be without his being granted the patent for that?
I know.
Where would we be?
We'll be using pins that can sometimes be dangerous for some of us.
I remember my first pair of buttoned-up jeans. I thought that was such an anomaly. I'm like, wow, this is 5 buttons. I'm like, wow, yeah.
And then you got one with the zip, and you thought, wow.
No, I had the zips all the time. That's what I was saying. To go back, I was like,
okay,
it's fancy, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I can wear either now, but I appreciate the zipper so much more.
Yeah.
Especially now that I know where it came from.
The
things you take for granted.
I know. In 2005, August 29th, Hurricane Katrina struck the U.S. Gulf Coast. Hurricane Katrina struck the U.S. Gulf Coast and devastated the area, especially New Orleans, which experienced catastrophic flooding.
It's actually hard to believe that was 17 years ago.
I
because
know.
the images are so fresh on my mind.
Yep.
I'm seeing the water rising. I'm seeing people on their rooftops calling out for help. I am seeing people floating by in boats and hearing about the devastation in the arena itself, where unfortunately a lot of atrocities
went
occurred.
down. Yeah.
and people are still, of course, scarred by the trauma that they endured just because of that.
As you say, it's fresh in my mind.
The mayor as well. I think it was Ray Nagin at the time. I remember his stance on it and how combative he was because he wanted certain things to be had. And I'm grateful that we haven't had another catastrophe heading that way like that. But that
Although
was
they
really
have
devastating.
had some flooding recently in Virginia. Yeah. Just see houses floating by trees, and I'm like, boy, oh boy.
When you look at that, was Katrina Category 5 when it hit? I think it was.
Yes.
And then we had our own Category 5 here. And I think just that alone made me conscious that a lot of things that we take for granted in this region, because we're used to that, a lot of people don't know how to deal with that or how to treat with that.
Exactly.
And it can be even more devastating. So grateful that
For
we
them,
haven't had that, but also understanding that other people do, and it could be us at any point in time. So just
any point in time.
Understand and prepare as much as you can, and show compassion when you can.
Indeed.
All right, so 1988, we're in the 80s now. So Abdul Momen becomes the first person from Afghanistan to visit space. Really? Momen, an Afghan Air Force pilot, was a crew member of the Soyuz TM-6, a Soviet spacecraft. He was in space for 9 days, which were spent at the Mir Space Station. So this is making history, definitely.
Yes. Aww.
First person from Afghanistan to visit space. And the fact that he is the first person makes me suspect that there have been others since, because you could easily be a trailblazer, and so it's like, if you can do it, I can too. And that would be motivating for so many other people.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that we don't hear about, or we're not aware of until we get to these, as I should say, educational segments on Good Morning SKN.
Wait, there's education? Sorry.
I'm going to get my co-host this morning. You know, no, but for real, we literally don't know these things. So I'm very appreciative of these segments for myself as well, and I'm sure the folks on GMSKN Nation is appreciative as well, because they would have learned something, and the children would have learned something should stuff like this come up in school.
Which it probably won't. But yeah, it's great to know.
As a teacher. So 1966, that's the year Ghana actually got its independence, but in May, not in August. So on August 29th in 1966, popular British rock group The Beatles played their last live concert in front of a paying public at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, California. The band came together one last time for an unannounced performance in January 1969. So if you didn't pay, you couldn't go there.
All I'm seeing is Paul McCartney. That's it. Okay, I'm a Paul McCartney fan. I said it.
Look at you. Look, he's where is he? Across that way, right? With the big guitar, right? The hairstyle kind of looks like him.
Oh, well, maybe you're right.
No,
maybe that's
across that way.
Yeah,
the hairstyle.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Justin Bieber was the new Paul McCartney of this era.
The Beatles. Beatles, legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Indeed.
It's worth saying 3 times.
Oh, man. Look at them. And then there were 3, and how many are alive now? Just 1?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Guys, you have your Beatles facts, let us know. Paul McCartney, obviously. So.
That's the one I know that's definitely alive. Yeah.
You don't have to say it like that.
But that's, according to my information, that's why I know it's still around, Jamie. Work with me here.
So August 29th, 1831, Michael Faraday experimentally demonstrated that a changing magnetic field can induce a voltage in a conductor. Yes, we know this stuff. This is important, because we've used this. We've tested this, right? So the discovery of electromagnetic induction helped in the creation of electric generators, transformers, and even induction cooktops. Thank you, Faraday. Those of you who are into science, physics especially, you know Faraday. You understand Faraday. There he is, his induction. Electromagnetic induction.
I didn't understand and never knew who he was because I was never into science like you.
Okay. Well, now you don't.
So now I know. You see why it's educational?
So I'm learning. So I am learning. All right. So Faraday was the last that we had on the list for this day in history. August 29th, 1906. Yeah, we started with.
Yeah, in the 80s.
Yeah, we came all the way up.
And we ended in the. Oh, we came back to the 80s for Faraday, 1831. So we started at 1842 and we ended at 1831.
Yeah, but different domains, obviously. We're talking about space, we're talking about science, we're talking about music, even.
Yeah.
So all over the place. And we're even
and the
making history
zipper.
now. Well, yeah, the zipper was the one. The zipper perhaps was the most engaging, well, not engaging, interesting, the one with the most utility, I think.
Yes.
But the others were equally important.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we are going to take a break. We're going to zip right out of here. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
You see that new boy that just joined the school last week? He brought me a chocolate this morning because I showed him the way home from school yesterday.
You like him?
No, he's just my friend. Plus, he is my neighbor. He asked me if we can walk home together for lunch tomorrow, and I told him yes.
I don't like these big boys. They tend to like to touch girls without your consent.
What do you mean by consent?
It's when one person agrees to give permission to another person to do something.
He is cute though.
Guys, you won't believe what happened the other day with the new boy from school.
What happened?
The other day, while walking home with the new guy, he followed me into my house. I thought it was okay because he seemed friendly and respectful. So I turned on the TV and offered him a soda. We sat in the chair together. Then he leaned over and kissed me. I was so shocked I sat up straight and asked him why he did that. He said he thought I liked him. I told him not in that way.
What? Girl, you should have never allowed him inside your parents' home.
My parents will be very angry if they meet any boys in our home plus kissing me.
Guys, we don't need to be burdened down with teen pregnancy and relationship problems at this time. Boys need to understand that girls are not sex objects.
Remember, you have the right to consent to every activity being performed, from holding hands to anything more, and to change your mind at any time. If your partner does not respect your wishes, this also is a form of abuse. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. On August 28th, 1968, that's 59 years ago, believe it or not, Martin Luther King Jr. gave his most famous speech, I Have a Dream. Today on GMSKN, we are going to be highlighting this important day in history. Let's take a look at a clip from the speech.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
And those words still ring clear.
Yeah, they do.
I have a dream.
Definitely a very powerful speech. And it's one of those things. Those 4 words have stood the test of time.
Yeah.
We say them and automatically we identify them with, or we associate them with Dr. Martin Luther King for everything that he stood for everything that he represented. And, well, one of the things that stood out for me in this, and it's actually a fact that we have to share with you, and it's a fact that he actually almost didn't give the speech. He was urged by singer Mahalia Jackson to do so, and he improvised. It was a dream that he had, and he was urged to, share that dream, and so those 4 words came up.
I have a dream. Although I remember when we were in 4G6 in Basterheim, we used to do the class painting, we associated his words on the painting we did of Malcolm X, and I don't think we realized till ways after, but we were like, you know what, we have a dream. And as I was telling those in studio and Jamie, my dream led me to 5G2 from 4G6, so my dream exceeded itself. So his words ring true even today, that you can have a dream, you can pursue that dream, and you can get to where you need with that dream.
And as I said to you, a very important point to date, as I said to you, you also had a dream that his words were attributable to Malcolm X.
Yes.
Interesting fact. Another interesting fact is that the speech was delivered to an estimated 250,000 people, and thanks to social media, it's been delivered to multiple generations and countless numbers of people who understand everything that Dr. Martin Luther King stood for.
But Jamie, whilst I was looking at that, I realized there were Caucasian people in the crowd.
Of course, yes.
I thought it was all black, so I was surprised. And I even saw some Caucasian persons that looked like they were of affluence, that I even was wondering if those were the reporters. But then I realized they weren't. They were just normal people that were following his dream, hoping to bridge the divide or stop the divide in the U.S. So they were moving with a black prolific leader.
Yes, definitely so. Definitely so. There was a certain part of the speech that we want to share with you as well. I'm not certain if you heard it, but it reads like this. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. And that's so very important because I think we live in a world where it's so easy to cast judgment, and it's so easy to make snap judgments about people, and particularly these people of color.
Yes.
It's very easy for people who are not of color to assume that we represent something that is not to be aspired to in society, if that makes sense. So we're either criminals, or we're not as intelligent, or we're not as affluent as you said, or these are just perceptions, and they're snaps. You know what I mean?
And I think some people actually buy into that, and that's why sometimes you see, maybe that's the reason why they end up in prison, because somebody said you can't amount to this because of the color of your skin. And that's something that I think we really need. It's hard, but we really need to work on it. And as you say, you're putting your foot down. Nobody's going to tell me because I'm a Negro or because I'm of this shade or whatever that I will not amount to anything. So I'll prove them wrong. So I won't be one of those to end up behind bars. So that's something that we...
as you say that, they're self-fulfilling prophecies.
Mhm.
And so sometimes we speak things into being, and I'm grateful for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
because his prophecy, his dream,
Mhm.
was that we will be equal, there will be equality. We will not be judged by the color of our skin. We will be able to walk through doors that before were closed to us. As a matter of fact, we'll be able to build the doors. We'll be able to house the door itself. We'll erect the structures, and we will show.
But Jamie, although we can walk through those doors, we still face some form of discrimination until now.
Everybody faces discrimination, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. It's not just us.
We
But
more
in
than
our
we more
context,
than the
what we
others.
identify with.
Yeah,
I would say, Cortensia, to be honest with you,
Mhm.
I think it depends on geography and history because you might be surprised that people all over the world face discrimination based on, you know,
Okay.
not just, it's more than the color, it's their country,
Okay.
it's their history, it's their people. It's,
Okay.
There are so many things
Understood.
all over the world, and we are
Mhm.
just part of that narrative.
Yes.
But I'm glad that we're able to shed light on it
Mhm.
and look forward to a future that is brighter and has been
Yes.
brighter because of people like Dr. Martin Luther King.
Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King, although you can't hear me.
All right, so we'll be back in a moment. Everyone, stay tuned.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes.
Mommy, uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
news, everyone. SKN Moves is turning 3. And this year, we are going to celebrate bigly by bringing back the 7-week challenge. For week 1, we will focus on the importance of breastfeeding. In week 2, we will participate in the SKN Move anniversary walk. Week 3, let's watch the In Your Kitchen I Rep My Community competition finals. Week 4, a healthy drinking water challenge. During week 5, it's all about mindfulness and our mental health. And no, that's not all. In week 6, we will learn about self-care and management. The celebrations end in week 7 with the Caribbean Wellness Week activities, National Fruit Day and National Sneaker Day. Come participate, celebrate and enjoy. Join SKN Moves and let us move toward a healthier St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Back on Good Morning SKN. And guess what time it is? No, not time to tell you what's happening, but it is time to loosen up. And yes, I'm going to beat Jamie. However, Jamie and I are going to do craft. Specifically, we are going to make chef hats and decorate them. A little flashback to Chef Sandy's win because we are going to make paper hats just like the one that was bought out when she won. So let's have a look.
Sure that you all know already who our champion is, our 2022 In Your Kitchen top chef with a total of 845 points, Miss Sondia Mitchum Glasgow from K-On. We would like to invite our permanent secretary, Dr. Dolores Stapleton Harris, to make this presentation.
We gotta make a hat like Sandy's. So her pretend crown. Well, her winning hat.
Her pretend crown? What?
What?
No,
No,
you did.
because it
No,
looks
you
like
didn't.
I'm just thinking in the form of Queen Show, okay? Sandy, I cannot take away your win. I didn't mean it in that way. I'm just saying, you know, the pretend crown that they put on you. Well, we know that you are the top chef because you have the
So you said
trophy
it
and everything
again.
to prove
I
it.
love it. The pretend crown that they put on. You said it again. Pretend. Why don't we just get to the crafts? How about that?
Yes, please. So I won't be incriminated further. So we are going to make chef hats. So first off, for our GMSCAN nation, you need 2 pieces of paper. Those 2 pieces of paper you will glue together as close as possible.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and
my
for those of you
glue.
who need the instructions, this is how you open the glue stick.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so we
If you
are.
are artistic like I am not, then you already know.
Jamie, what are you good at? Singing, gardening, what else? Because you always call yourself down when it comes to doing work.
Well, that's better.
Be
you
it
know.
if we're cooking.
I'm like that. I'm one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
I am so like that, to be honest with you.
All right. Ooh, I gotta use a marker. So after you would have glued your paper together, you use a ruler and you measure 5 cm from the bottom of the paper to the point where it's top. And there you put a dot.
And in case you're wondering how we're doing that, this is a ruler.
So we got our measuring scale.
We do. Okay, good for you.
Now we are gonna draw our lines where we would have put the dot straight across. So we're drawing a horizontal line. That could be vertical in some sense, but we are drawing a horizontal line.
I'm doing my best to avoid parallax error here. So they're lining up.
And now he's into his, Jamie is into his mathematical zone,
Not really.
where Cortensia will stay away from. Because everybody knows how I love mathematics. All right. So this is what your paper should look like before we start making the construction of the hat. So after that, we will get our rulers and we will average, well, we will cut between the lines. Yep. Jamie, you're still drawing?
Yes, I am.
Oh, man. I don't want to beat you at this, Drew.
What changed?
Do you see how my co-host is treating me today?
What changed?
Okay, so then using the ruler width, cut strips with a utility knife. Don't cut yourself, please, between the lines. So parents, if you and your children will engage in this activity, please be mindful whilst they are using this type of equipment. So I'll start my cutting.
I'm just taking my time. I'm in my own zone here.
I don't know.
So it is what it is.
Anyway, it's not a race for you. But you know, I'm
Never
always
is.
into beating you. I don't know why.
You've only said it like 1,000 times.
Oh man, Jamie.
In case you missed it, guys, yeah. There are clips on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Is there? I never noticed.
There's lots of video evidence. Thankfully, the table is longer today, so there's no smacking going on coming from that. Thankfully. Although she does have a ruler, so that remains to be seen. Long hands and a ruler, if I'm not mistaken.
My hands are just long, Jamie. That's all it was.
Okay, I see.
My hands are just
A
long.
ruler for this, but anyway, that's what it is. Good, we got it. All right. So this is where we do our magic. It's like magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of them will be shorter, so I'll just do what I do.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm waiting on Jamie, although I think I could glue mine down a bit. Because I already cut my lines in between my line with my utility knife. And as you notice, I have no red substance on my table, so I was extra careful. So once again, parents, if you're going to engage in this activity with your children or teachers or anyone, even if you're doing a camp and you're going to have the kids engage in this activity, please ensure that they're extra careful. Or you can get something that is not so, how should I put it, that won't hurt them, but can still cut to make the lines.
Yep, all that stuff. Whoa.
You cut yet?
Cut. Yes.
Oh, you gone so bougie? How you got yours fold so fancy? Man, see, my co-host got secrets, extra secrets that he didn't teach us. Now his...
I just did it on live television with the camera pointing right at me. So
oh my gosh!
So now, guys.
So now I'm going to be like the kid in the kindergarten class that's getting flack.
It's a secret, Cortensia. It's a secret.
I can't believe, but look at that. So you're gonna get a bougie prism hat. All right. So I would have stuck mine together whilst I await my bougie co-host and his hat.
I'm doing whatever, right? Because these are the things, I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
So not all even, but who cares? It's about having fun, right?
Yep. So now I'm gonna cut off the end. So after you would have gotten to that part, because Jamie's almost there, I'm gonna cut off. You have to cut off the two ends of your stuff.
Now. Gotcha.
I got a small and a big end. I thought both of my ends were supposed to be the same size. I guess that didn't work. Okay, just one. Oh, you just cut off just one end, please.
You just cut off one, yeah.
Just one. Oh, I see. Okay, one. And then I can use that one to elongate because my head is kind of big. So I can use mine to elongate mine so it can hold on better.
And of course we can decorate when we're done. It's not just about that. So we're folding over.
How are we so... I swear, once me and Jamie are doing... Can I leave my hat out a bit so I can be like a bougie chef? Let me see my pretend crown. Ooh, look at me. Shucks me. I'm in the next In Your Kitchen finally.
Really?
Yeah. He's not entertaining me at all. He's just not entertaining, Cordencio.
It is what it is. All
His
right.
favorite slogan. It is what it is.
There you go. Things come with instructions. Okay. So this is the part where I'm going to cut off one end, basically, right? Fold it up.
Yep. One
Good.
end. One end.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just to the line. Got you.
Just to the line.
Got you. Great.
What else am I having? Oh man. Mine's are coming.
Okay. That works. So we got it.
How come you hid your orange inside? I kind of put mine outside because I wanted the black and white.
Just how I folded it, I guess. So we get to
Okay.
decorate these things now?
Yeah.
Brilliant, isn't that?
That's what I'm doing. I'm moving with less running speed.
Okay, so in your kitchen. You realize that we're so quiet? I think this is why, this is why we give children things like this to do. It's like,
It keeps them
talking,
quiet.
They go, no, But you give them activities and they're just like, okay.
Oh my gosh,
They're
look what I
concentrating.
put in your chicken. Oh my gosh. How did I get that word? Okay. I can just feel my clothes looking at me. Oh my god.
I don't know what you put in your chicken.
Oh my
Cortezia, but
I
that
don't know
was-
why I put it in my in your chicken.
Okay. I don't know either. I don't know what's in your chicken. Okay. It's always pressure filled when we've got to decorate stuff, isn't it?
What? It's always
it's like a
is.
pressure moment. So let's go. We've got. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. This is my piping hot soup. And I'm missing all sorts of colors here. But in any event, I'm also missing different colors, so I guess I'll improvise today.
Okay. All right, I think I'm ready to glue my hat together to display my excellent designer quality skills. I think the Fashion Institute
We've got a show.
of New York will call me after that.
We've got a show, guys. It's in your kitchen, and she takes the crown for St. Kitts and Nevis. Oh, I'm supposed to do that, aren't I? Okay. So she takes the crown for
Look at
St. Kitts
this.
and Nevis.
Can you see my hat? Can you see I have a burger on there? I have Judah Fried Rice Calabash. I have
do
In
I.
Your Kitchen. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
But Jamie, what is that coming out of your pot?
Piping hot soup. It's not
Oh.
hot, Hortensia. There's St. Kitts and Nevis on it. There is
Oh, you went
ode
for-
to the flag.
I have the hamburger.
Because I don't have the colors. So,
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I have the hamburger from Jeanette in Nevis. I try to do the dessert cup. So yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's a wrap. Not a cat. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, uncle not here in the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. They will run, see Sammy?
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time to have some fun, or rather, some more fun. So this game is called the Name It Challenge. And based on a prompt, we have to name the item that fits the description. This game will test how quickly we can process information and, most importantly, our ability to hit our own buzzers. I repeat that. Our ability to hit our own buzzers. So if that's all that we had to do, I would have already won. Because I've hit my own buzzer.
SKN Nation, can you hear the intonation in my co-host's voice? Like, who is he referring to? Because I always hit my own buzzer.
You actually lied again on live television.
That was an error. My hand was long. Look, I have long hands.
Guys, can we hashtag this? Lie TV, L-I-E-TV.
No,
hey,
no, we gotta keep it. Good morning.
That works. Not live TV. Live TV. Are you ready?
All righty, let's go. Let me make sure my hand is very...
This is going to be so interesting. Anyway, I guess I have to... Yeah, we'll do that. All righty.
I'm still going to beat you.
All right, let's see if we...
You're going down.
Got it? All right, so here's the first one. Name it. A number with 5 letters in its name. 7.
My own buzzer, 8.
And that's the question, right? Because
Oh, he got
so I
one?
got it.
Shucks.
When I answered, I thought, is it letters or characters? Either way, we've gotten it. That's you.
A kitchen appliance that begins with, I thought we just had to buzz in, that begins with B. A blender. So are we doing it one at a time?
I mean, it's not a fridge. Oh, I've got to say one as well. Okay. Kitchen appliance.
That begins with B. Butter.
It's not a kitchen appliance. An item. Neither was a fridge, by the way.
I am trying.
You got that one?
No, I didn't even pay attention to fridge because that's too.
Textbooks.
Backpack. Kipling to be exact.
Parish in St. Kitts, St. George's. George.
A parish in St. Kitts. Oh my gosh, I know one. St. George's, you said? Okay, I can't guess mine. So Jamie has to
St.
get.
Tams. Got 2 for me? Great. No.
Gucci.
Nike.
Car. You're cheating. We're preempting to buzz today.
The steps of Hortensia.
No, you cannot.
On
That's
live
my,
TV.
that is my thing, not Jamie's thing.
Quiz.
Nesquik.
Finland.
England. Maths. That ends with the letter E? Bite.
Live.
I got it. Bites is an adjective. I'm biting into something. Mario Kart. Facebook. Superman.
That was not a tie. I said my suit.
No, my soup is on before. I said Superman.
I started it before you. I was quicker.
No, you did not.
This is live TV, right? Not live TV. I started it before.
This is wrong.
Maintain that. When you play,
I said Superman.
You go to the flashback, as you will.
We were on the
you
same.
Will hear me say, and then she came in.
No, I said Superman. Because if you said, I said the whole thing. So how about me getting that point?
Did I stop? I didn't say that I stopped.
But you
live
said
TV. Live TV.
Russia will not have this. You're going down.
So this is over. Oh, it's not over.
Beat.
You also kind of just beat my hand, but that's okay.
You see these?
We got the clip. I think we've got the clip. Definitely beat.
February. Ooh. I like how you're talking and you're missing your turns. Keep on talking.
Civil.
Democratic. Oh, Jesus. Purple.
Indigo.
How come I don't see mine changing, but Jamie's is changing? I said purple before. Purple is in a needle to bore Jamie with. A dog. A cow.
Pig.
A dog is a farm animal too.
I said pig.
A dog is a farm animal.
You said
because they have sheepdog. Oh my gosh. This is cheating. Jamie's cheating.
Live TV. Hashtag.
Hortensia. I named it.
Yeah,
I still think I'm missing some points, you know. I should at least have 9. Why do I have 7?
Do we want to go down this road? Because there's a point adjustment that we need from the other day.
No, Jamie got his point. Do not give Jamie one more point. Jamie got his point adjustment. We're not having
I'm not going to get my point adjusted for you hitting my head and pressing my buzzer.
Okay, Jamie, you won fair and square. Look at that. Look at that. Look at you today. You got 12, I got 7. You beat me by 5 whole fingers.
Yeah, and 1 whole hand. That works, right?
Do we have any more name-its? Man,
No
why?
more. You were quick.
I was hoping to beat Jamie, man.
Well, clearly you were.
Okay, so Jamie's on a winning streak, folks. Don't worry. I'm going to take that winning streak back.
I'm sorry, you'll have to...
I'm coming crowned out tomorrow.
You said you'll take the winning streak back, but that would mean that you have to win several games, not just one.
That's why I said I'm coming crowned tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that.
We've heard that before. That's why this is live TV.
I'm coming for him. GMSKN Nation, Cortensia. Told you, she's coming for Jamie.
And that too was a lie. But hey.
Oh, man.
Point, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Thank you very much. You know what? Let's take it this way. If that's live TV, this is Truth Television. There we go. Hashtag Truth TV. I'm still playing with you right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, so this is where we are. I'm loving those scores. I love to see them on the screen. Unfortunately, I can't look at them forever, but hey, they're going down in history. Even the part where you touched my hand a little bit, because it was there. We have it again. Anyway, we'll be back in a moment, everyone. More GMSKN in a flash. Stay tuned.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I come in Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me go!
Let go what? Yeah, let's see what real happen. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, There are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
This is the segment where we tell you what is happening. So, Jamie, what is happening? You still loosening up?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. So, first off, our casting call. This is yet another reminder. Yes, another reminder that Studio 327 is calling all eligible persons to sign up for their Challenge Accepted casting call. Challenge Accepted is a game where 3 participants will be engaged in thrilling challenges on the site of various occupations here in the Federation. The objective is to test how quickly and effectively these participants will adapt to a new environment in the real world. So, registration requirements are your full name, your contact details. You must be between the ages of 18 to 35, must be available from the 12th to the 17th of September, and we also require a 1-minute video introducing yourself. So interested persons can email us at info@studio327inc.com or call 664-7327. The deadline for submission is the 31st of August, so you still have 2 more days to go. Well, 3 if you include today. So come on, register, go and have fun. I wonder which workplace will be fun to work at. Which one do you
All
think?
of them, because I think that's the point. It's like you're going to be challenged to perform tasks in the real world. This is real world scenarios. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, I think.
You said all of them? No. Is this going to be like the Sky X60 where you have a time for him, so you're rushing to get it? The only thing I could see that happening in is if you go into the restaurant industry and the hotels. Like, to me, that's fast paced, and because everything else, to me, all of the work is time.
It doesn't have to be fast necessarily, because it also could be the quality of your output, which is really important.
Okay.
Because there are certain things that require skills. So how good are you at doing particular things? And this is what I'm thinking. I have no idea because I'm not involved in the production of challenge accepted. I'm just here to tell you about it, but I think it's a great idea. And I think that it's a great opportunity for those of you who watched games on television.
Yes.
You know, I can do that. I can participate in that. Hey, this is your shot, right? So you're 18 to 35 years old. This is what you do. And 1 minute video. It's going to be cool.
I know.
Can I help you guys vet those 1 minute videos? Can I do that? Seriously? Can I do that? It's a whole lot of fun, right?
So Jamie's going to vet the 1 minute videos.
Yeah, if I had to do one, I wouldn't be like, "Hi, I'm Jamie, and I can do." No way. You know what my video would be like, right? Lots of smiles.
Hi, I'm Jamie Morris, and guess what? I can do that. So challenge accepted.
Confidence that goes along with it. Can you imagine that? Honestly, I can't wait to see who. We have. I told certain people about it. I said, you know what, you need to go and apply, check it out. It might be fun for you. So hey, I'm telling you guys again, it's your opportunity. You only have a few days left. So
yes, indeed.
Sign up. All right, so moving on. Still on what's happening, Switzerland Excellent Scholarships 2023 to 2024. The Nevis Island Administration, Ministry of Human Resources, wishes to inform the public that the Embassy of Switzerland in Santo Domingo has sent their postgraduate scholarship call and seeks to award 10 scholarships and researchers in St. Kitts and Nevis. The 3 types of scholarships being offered for the 2023 to 2024 academic year in Switzerland at a Swiss university are research, first, PhD, second, and postdoctoral, third. So these scholarships cover all the areas except the arts. Well, that's fascinating. All areas except the arts.
Yeah.
So interested applicants should complete all attached forms and return them to the Ministry of Human Resources by Monday, September 26th for onward processing. So you've got just under a month. For additional information, visit www.sbfi.admin.ch/scholarships.eng.
Nice.
There you go. Whole site with email numbers and so on.
I
say email numbers, email addresses, and phone numbers. Yeah, got my signals crossed here. Obviously, I can't read phone numbers. They're all the same to me.
He's just still reeling from the fact that his numbers in the game are greater than mine, so he's still in number mode.
I'm not really, no, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't milk the cow. It's already been milked.
Show off. Show off. So, Jamie, I'm going to make you some soap. Not to say that you need the soap, but I'm just going to make you some soap so you can have some nice presentation soap in your bathroom, okay?
Yeah, because you're going to this.
Yes, we are definitely. We are going to the soap making class. So Sugar Tongue Organics is hosting a 2-day beginner level soap making class this November. Day 1 will be from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and will include soap making 101 and preparing your own bar. Look at that. I think I know what Jamie likes. So I'm going to prepare him a nice bar. The second day is from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and participants will learn bar cutting techniques. You see, your soap will be fancy. Maybe I'll even make it into your face.
Challenge accepted?
Yes.
Bar cutting techniques? Don't know.
Yes, and tips on how to prepare your bar for gifting. So classes will be held on the 5th and 6th of November. And guess what? All bars made are yours. That's like rap bars. So interested persons can register by emailing sugartongueorganics@gmail.com or call 668-6713. Persons must be 18 or over to register. Spaces are limited, so register as soon as possible. You remember those TV adverts when you could have bought something from TV, but you always had to be 18 or older to call?
Of course.
Oh man, I miss those nice days. So you got to be 18 or older to go make the soap.
You miss those days when you had to be 18 or older to call?
Yeah, it made you feel like, oh my God, I can't wait to get to 18 to call.
Oh, I got you. So you're looking for that proverbial fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, hate to break it to you, you're over 18, Cortensia.
I still have it.
You're over middle-aged too.
I'm not. I have 10 more to go, and I'm sticking to my middle age of 50.
There's no safe way to come back from that one. I'm telling you that right now. No safe way to come back from that one at all. All right, so moving on. There will be a book sale, all right? So the Antioch Baptist has extended its book fair to Monday, August 29th. Well,
that's
Monday,
today.
August 29th is today.
Yeah.
So you're invited to sell and buy used books today from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Antioch Baptist Church. The church invites everyone to register by emailing childrenschurchantioch@gmail.com. Here we go again. childrenschurchantioch@gmail.com. That's how you can register for that.
Yeah.
Hey, you buy books, you sell books. You get rid of the clutter that's in your house. This is a great opportunity to do that. You know, we all have those items that
all kinds of books
we like
then.
to hold on to.
School books, this books, that books, all kinds of books.
Hey, you got to call. Register, find out.
Yeah.
I know Pastor Connor would probably have information on that. So if you see him in town and you want to stop him, yeah, ask him out.
Look now. Yo hablo español?
Yo hablo un poquito español.
Oh, un poquito. So there will be Spanish classes. So earlier this year, we discussed the many advantages of learning a foreign language. Yes, Ambassador Henry Martin was here discussing that with Alicia. And with summer vacation nearing its end, sign your children up to learn Spanish with Miss Kelly. All classes are scheduled on Saturdays. Here are the times. Ages 5 to 6 years, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Ages 5 to 6 years, that's second year Spanish. So for the beginners, it is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. For, how should I say, the little intermediate, that's the second year Spanish students. Ages 5 to 6 years, 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Ages 7 to 11 years, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Ages 8 to 11 years, well, now that's intermediate. There's me pushing the envelope. 4 to 5 p.m. So classes are held at number 40 Shadwell Gardens, and the price is $60 monthly. Mere $60. Easy savings, you know? For more information or to register, call 869-660-2305 or email learnspanishwithmisskelly@gmail.com.
Spanish with Miss Kelly.
How would you say that? Aprender español con señorita Kelly. Muy bien.
This is so funny. It's like you're developing different personalities as we speak. So literally sitting across from you and hearing you speak as if you are offering me some Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
It's very interesting. Anyway, that's all that we have for what's happening for today. We will be back in a flash. Stay tuned.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man gone jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now. But my education on hold. How could I let this happen?
Don't let this happen to you.
Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Cortez is still
Oh my
ruling
gosh.
from Yo Quiero Taco Bell. My comment that I made before the break. You could do that commercial very easily, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
In any event, this is where we want to thank you for joining us for another edition of GM SKN. Today it was actually quite fun.
Yeah, it was indeed.
It was great to see Chef Sandy and, of course,
Yes.
Naima, her sous chef.
Yes.
And to talk about all the other things that we did. It was really fun.
Yeah, making my bougie hat. You know, my hat's fancy, my crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to pay homage to everybody's food.
Okay, great.
Yeah, to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as they mentioned, it's our 170th episode. So we're
Very true.
30 away from 200. Yeah.
Look at you doing math. Wow. We're going to apply it to middle age. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube, at Studio 327 Inc. and Instagram. Yeah, my voice is coming back. Good morning, SKN. That's it, right? The tag, the hashtag that you're going to use. Well, actually, Cortez, like, subscribe, follow, and share.
Now he's blaming me. So leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yes. So this is where we say, see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. when you will start your Tuesday morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Thank you for watching us daily. We appreciate you. And remember, this is or was episode 170. Have a great day, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.